Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. I am here to do another reading. I'm going to go ahead and check the energy and see what's going on in the energy today. Okay, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Actually, I pulled an energy earlier, right before I started this live. And I have open doors. Okay, so there is an open door here. It says you have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. Okay, so you could be trying to make a decision on something. Okay, but there is an open door, so it's like it could have many choices with this open door. Let's see if we can find another one. Okay, so it could be. Let's see what kind of energy we pull off of open doors. Okay, opportunity, having many choices. Okay, let's see.
What is that? Oh, that's pretty cool. What is that?
A tripod.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's like card readings.
Yes,
You notice anything about me?
I can find out, but not right now. I'm in the middle of a live.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for asking, though. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have the inner vision. Okay, so we have somebody that could be, you could be seeing something. This is clear as day, like crystal clear. Inner vision cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. Okay, so seeing something clearly within. Okay, having an opportunity, seeing something clearly, because it's like with so many options, you want. I guess you want to play them out so you can kind of see like where you're going to end up at the end, right? Then we have vortex of creativity. So we have spiral into creative vortex, unleashing imagination power to manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, so we have vortex of creativity. Look at all of how this spiral staircase is going. It's like with all the different colors could bring like a different vision, right? And it's a beautiful thing because it's in color. So it's a lot of variety, a lot of choices. Okay, so we have open door, inner vision, and vortex of creativity. And we have feather of hope at the bottom. The feather of hope. So there's some hope here, right? With this open doors, having an inner vision, a vortex of creativity, seeing something clearly. Somebody's going somewhere. Open door, having an inner vision and creativity. Interesting. Feather of hope. Hmm. Let's see. Let's pull some more. Get a bigger picture. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Thank you for being here. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So we have Four of Wands came out. So Four of Wands is the energy of a celebration. It's the home. Look at these people. They sitting here celebrating. Okay. So they could be celebrating a business, a home, an event. Um, they look really happy though. Okay. Something's really colorful for these people here. Exciting, right? Let's see. Okay, so we have a gate of opportunities. Hmm. Let's see. Gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities wherein new paths unfurl and boundless potential. With boundless potential. Dang, vortex of creativity, inner vision, gate, gate of opportunities. So a door of gate of opportunity. Seeing something clearly here. A celebration, a business. Thank you. Okay, we have a harbor of peace. Okay, so this is like a reflection within, within where you kind of balanced, balanced, balanced. Interesting. Okay, so peaceful. Be able to look and see all the opportunity that's going to come through. Choosing, seeing something clearly with your eyes, seeing creativity, a lot of color. Soul whisper. Okay. Hello, from the Philippines. Mike's hobbies and more. We have soul whispers. Okay, so you could be hearing something from within with this inner vision too, right? Okay, so you're seeing something, you're hearing something, you're at peace. There's a lot of opportunity, get of opportunity. There's a celebration, a home, or a business, like a bunch of different options with this vortex of creativity right here. Okay, so there's a lot of options, a lot of creative endeavors. Okay, so we have this eclipse of concealment. Again, this energy here where the moon and the sun collide. So for that particular time where they're colliding, there is a darkness, a moment of darkness where it's completely dark, right? We're gonna go back and clarify what is a couple of energies to kind of pick up the overall energy. I'm gonna put one more card, then I'm gonna pull the overall energy so we can kind of see where this is going. Okay, so everything looks really good, you know. There's a lot of cards. Okay, so we have a vortex of change. So you could be okay. We have secrets. Oh my god. Maybe I should take another layer. No, I'm not gonna take another layer. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's igniting your passion. So when you have the eclipse of concealment, that's that moment of darkness. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases awaiting revelation. So something is hiding behind all of this inner vision, this vortex of creativity, this business, the celebration, opportunities, peace, the soul whispers. And then we have this eclipse of concealment. Then we have vortex of change. So there's going to be some changes. Of course, with the inner vision and having an opportunity with this open door, you're going to naturally go into some changes, right? Okay, so let's find the overall energy at the bottom of this deck. So something's being said. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting a path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Okay, so something is, you're going to have to say something. Something needs to be said. I'm sure it is with this eclipse of concealment. Hello. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify. Let's see what part. What I want to clarify with. Okay, so let's clarify with you. Mm, Now let's get an overall energy. Let's get an overall energy read. Let's see. So we got a bunch of opportunities. Adored a bunch of opportunities. There is something that's going to happen in the midst of these opportunities. It's going to be a moment, like a blackout moment, and your soul is going to whisper when it happens. Okay, and then there's going to be some changes. It's like I'm picking up different energies that's in the background. Okay, different energies are coming in, right? Okay. So let's see what this overall energy is. Yeah, we got death at the bottom. So there is a transformation going on to fertility. Mm. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have power. So this is what a power move. It looks like a power move. Somebody could be making a power move. We got triumph at the bottom. Power number 8 could be significant. Okay. Let's see. Let's get two more. Let's get two more. Ooh, it hit the floor here. Okay, so we have 7 of stand your ground. Yeah, standing strong, right? Standing in your power. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see. Okay. So we get in. Okay, so we have the light, the sun. Somebody, this is the light. So there is plenty of light to be able to. This is the sun card. Something's been illuminated. Some happy times, some happy moments, right? We have a new beginning. Okay, so there's a new beginning. That's the food card. We have third eye. So somebody see a new beginning. Okay. So somebody see a new beginning. Like I see you. I see your new beginning. Okay, so you could be having a new beginning. People watching, somebody seeing from their third eye. Okay, the sun is illuminated too, so it's like it's a beautiful day. It's a shiny day. You know, it's illuminated, and you got power in the light with the sun with new beginnings. So somebody's third eye, you see new beginning. Okay. So it's like everybody sees a new beginning. They see power. They see something's been illuminated in the light, which is a third eye seeing into a new beginning. Okay, I'm getting heavy. This is like heavy Leo energy. You can know a Leo, or a Leo could be illuminated. Could be having a new beginning. They could see a new beginning. Or you could be seeing a new beginning for someone else. Okay, so let me see here. So we have 2 cards with an open door and a gateway of opportunity. Okay, so we have an open door and a gateway of opportunities. We see some type of celebration. Okay, it could be a home business, an event. Okay, we're using 2 of the senses here. We're seeing something with our inner vision. We're seeing something with the third eye here. So something's being seen and also illuminated with the sun card here. Sorry. Okay, so this is 3 eyes. If you're looking at your third eye, your inner vision, and something's being exposed. So it's seeing clearly something. A new beginning. Okay. So soul is whispering something. Something's being said within. This puts a concealment. It could be, I don't know. This is a blackout moment. Okay, something happened around a blackout moment. Like this time, is there any plans around this? Because right behind it, we have change. Okay, so something could be happening. They're sitting in a place of peace where they're reflecting. Okay, they're very calm. You're seeing something very clearly. You're seeing someone stand their ground. Something telling me that a car will jump out of the deck, and this essentially means that it's my car. Okay, take it how it resonate. Take it how it resonate. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of air signs. A lot of air sign. I got 4 wands, which is an Aries Leo. I got power in the light in the sun card, which is Leo Leo. An Aries fire sign. This could be a fire sign reading. Okay, so you're listening. So let's go ahead and let's pull some cards. Or get more. Let's pull more. Let's get more understanding per card. We'll pull 1 to 2 cards per card. Okay, so we got opening doors. Let's see what's happening behind this opening door. So a door is open here. Okay, there's a door open. You have many options to take, so to choose what's right. So could be a Leo ready to choose something through this open door. They have an inner vision. Let's find out what's through this open door. What are the options? Okay, so something needs to be said. Okay, so it says ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Okay, so you have an opportunity for something to be said. Want to say something? It could be fearful about somebody's word. Okay, we do that. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, an open door, flame of courage. So embracing some courage. Okay, so we have quiet moments on the right track and seeking clarity came out, but I'm not going to keep them. Okay, so you keep you sitting quietly, thinking clearly about being on the right track, something being the last move. Okay, so you could be thinking about making the last move. Okay, something could be, you're thinking about something really hard. Okay, let's see if we can help you through this thought you have here. Bring it to the light so it can bring you clearly. Okay, so okay. It says walking unscathed, ocean of possibilities, scales of balance, and rising flames. Let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. So I'm gonna throw these back in here. We're just gonna get one. Okay, so you're really passionate about something. All is fire. You're seeing, you're hearing, you're seeing color, you're at peace, you see a lot of opportunity, and there's one moment of blackout with this eclipse of concealment. Okay. Okay, what fell on it is divine timing. Okay, what fell on this? I'm looking at this eclipse of concealment and divine timing. So there, you're waiting for a specific time to do something. Okay, it's almost like behind the moon type of thing, like in the dark, where no one's really going to know what's going on. So it's something that your heart is desiring at this time. And the one last move came out too. So there's one last move for this. Okay, well, we're going to pull this back up. Because the divine timing just fell out on top of the eclipse concealment. So we're back at the open doors. We have flame of courage. Okay, so There's an open door that's going to happen, right? There's an open door and something's going to be said. So what's going to be said? Tell me more about this flame of courage.
Where do you get your decks at?
Fresh ideas. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Where do you get your decks at?
My who?
Your decks.
I got different places. You can
You know if there's any like spots around here you can go to buy?
not around here. I don't know.
Alright, thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. Okay, so we have fresh ideas. Okay, so you have a fresh idea. You're going to say something about a fresh idea. Stay open-minded into it to inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. So something's going to be said that's going to spark a fresh idea. Okay, an open door is going to happen where something's going to be said, or you're going to say something, or somebody's going to say something. It's going to be a fresh idea. Okay, we're going to pull one more. Okay, how about this open door? I think I'm gonna. Give me 1 second. Let me grab something. Let's see. Hello. Hold on 1 second. Let me shuffle this up. 1 second. The illustrations. Say hello. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you got an open door, something's going to be said, which is going to be a fresh idea. And then with this right here, it looks like it's going to be like exactly what you need. It's like the heart's desire, right? Because when we play darts, we want the heart's desire is to hit it right in bullseye, right in the middle. Okay, so it's something is lined up just perfectly that you're expecting to take place. Okay, so let's see. So we have an inner vision here. Okay, so your inner vision, you're seeing something. Let's see what you're seeing through your inner vision. Tell us more about this inner vision here. Okay, so it says a veil of illusions. Lift the veil of illusions, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. So you're kind of looking for, I'm looking through a veil of illusions. You're seeing something, you're seeing through something. You want to see something about a career or love. Okay. So you can be looking for some clues around career or love. Career or love. Okay. You have a clear vision, the inner vision. Okay. So you're looking through something. Okay, tell me more about this inner vision. Okay, we see a desert of isolation traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. So you see someone alone, you could be feeling alone, you could see someone by themselves, or you could be looking through the veil of someone being a desert of isolation or something. I don't know. This person is out here in the desert, literally. So you could be living in a desert. You could be looking for someone in the desert or feeling alone or feeling isolated behind the veil. You see someone alone. Okay. Because it's the inner vision. So you're seeing something through, like you're looking through something, like a facade. Okay, so it's like, okay, we see some one that desolate, this, then isolation. Okay, so let's see one more. A cloud of unknowing. So float on the cloud of the unknown, surrender to the mystery, and embrace the sacred within. So there's someone in isolation who is, don't know something. They don't know something, right? They're unknowing. Okay, so they're floating and like they have no idea. Okay, this person who is alone, you feel has no idea. Now you got me curious. Feels like the cards are talking to me. Okay, so let's see the cloud of unknown. So let's tap into that. What's going on with the cloud of unknown? Okay, so what came out is mountains of mastery, ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery of mountain pathways. So somebody is unknowing that somebody is mastering something. Mountain of mastery. The unknown is clarified by mountain of mastery. So it's like somebody sitting there floating on a cloud. You're seeing someone through the illusions, seeing them alone, and you're you're seeing them through them not knowing something that they're actually at a mountain of mastering something. Okay, it'll come together. Let's see. We're gonna move over to the onto the vortex of creativity. Okay, so that's the next card. That's the next energy. So let's see. It says spiral into the creative vortex, unleashing imaginative powers to manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, so you could be, that's an inner vision, right? Doors open, your encourage a flame of fresh ideas. Vortex of creativity came out where there's a duality there. So somebody is like being careful. Look like they're playing both sides of the fence. Seek balance amidst the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Hmm. I'm trying to see how these two work together. It's like I don't see. It's somebody with this vortex of creativity would be more fun, you know, happy. This person look like they're being careful, like they don't belong there. Tell me if you agree. I don't know. Does this person look like they belong there? I like they creeping in somewhere. They're creeping into a place. It looked like they're dressed for the occasion though. Right? I don't know. But let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, so tell me more about this vortex of creativity and its duality dance. Oh, okay. Let's see. Vortex of creativity, duality dance. They're, see- they're seeking balance amongst the chaos. I'm just feeling something kind of sneaky going on. I don't know about you. But anyway, we have a commitment here. Okay, so there's a commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Okay, so like I said, this kind of gives me the energy of somebody sneaking in somewhere where they're not supposed to be. Okay, so then there's a commitment. Like I said, the vortex of creativity where you can create and have a your way type of imagination. And then we look like we got this clown coming in, right? He's balancing on the edge of a cliff somewhere. He's trying to bring a different energy into this. I see a different energy creeping in. Okay, then we have a commitment. Okay, so The commitment says commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. So this person is creeping into this vortex of creativity. They're committed. Okay, so they're committed because there's some type of promise at the end. Okay, of this attempt in some kind of way. So let's see. Let's get another energy. Okay, here we go. One last move. So that clown has one last move. He has one more move left. And this says you have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Right? So they're committed to this journey. One last move. Right? So this is this clown's last move. They committed. Okay. So let's move on to the next card, to the next energy. So somebody look like they're taking it and open the door. Somebody got to receive a fresh idea. Matter of fact, let me get one more energy. I only got two energies over here. Let's get one more for this open door. Fresh ideas, flames of courage. Okay, we have a labyrinth of choices. So this is a difficult decision. This is a difficult decision. Chart your course through the complexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Okay, so this is planned out. Okay, so this is a planned out, fresh idea that's planned out. Okay, your inner vision is seeing through the illusion of something, someone by themselves, unknowing something, and there's a plan, a master plan that's coming into play. Okay, then we have this vortex of creativity where it's basically like a playground, right? Okay, and then there's like this clown coming onto the playground, just looking real suspicious. You know what I mean? Duality there. Okay, and he's committed to his journey. This is his last move. So this could be your last move. So this is something that you're seeing a new beginning to come out of, right? Because this third eye is seeing the end result is, hey, this person is on top of the world, right? They're stepping and walking in their power. Okay, they completed something. They're ready to master something. They're ready. They're committed. They have one last move. Okay. So we have the four wands. There's the celebration here. You know, this is the end result, or this is a community. Okay. So we have four wands. So that's somebody celebrated. Okay. So let's talk about the four wands. Okay, so this four wands is this the Aries energy. Okay, so we have a dream weaver. We have dreaming and imagining, bringing your powerful vision into reality. So we have this creativity vortex. We have an inner vision. We have somebody ready to master something, something that's a cloud of unknowing. So somebody either don't know about or they don't know about, but they're willing to master something. Okay, they're seeing something being mastered through this veil of illusion. Okay, so we have this dream weaver, dreaming and imagining brings your powerful vision into reality. So this is imagination. So they imagine and celebrate. A dream in reality is celebration. Okay, tell me more. Okay, so we have this knight of cups, this handsome fellow here with this cup of love. They're ready to send a message. They're ready to um, express love. Look at him. He got a little picnic table down here. You know, got his little picnic area over here. You know what I'm saying? He's just waiting for the perfect moment. You know, he ready. He's pure. You know, he got a little white horse back there. And he's waiting, you know. ready to deliver this cup of love. Okay. Right. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is celebration. Somebody's imagined, dreaming about this Knight of Cups coming to deliver a message of love and the truth. Okay, this is the truth. All right, look at her, proud truth. All right, something to do with that vortex of creativity. It has something to do with somebody's creativity. Because look how this spiral staircase in her crown is also a spiral staircase. So it could have something to do with the truth about someone's creativity, the different levels of creativity. Okay, bringing some sort of truth. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so somebody's looking to celebrate. They're ready. Somebody's imagining something beautiful, powerful visions in reality. They ready to deliver something. Deliver a message of truth. Okay, about some new worlds, new beginnings, new possibilities look like. Because we are, and here we are right here. With the next card is the gate of opportunities. Okay, so like new worlds, new beginnings, creativity. The Ace of Swords also represent a breakthrough too. Mhm. So it could be a gateway of opportunities or fun and new beginning and breakthrough. Okay, what does this say? This says there are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. He said you're telling the truth, don't give up. They're celebrating something. I want to know what the truth is about. Now I'm getting a little nosy. So we gonna what's the truth about? Tell me the truth. Ooh, about Ace of Cups. About some type of love. Okay, someone's giving their hearts. The truth about someone giving their heart, right? Because the Knight of Cups is somebody waiting to deliver their heart, send a message of love. Okay, and the truth is that they have a heart of love. This person holding like they're ready. This is a penny cups. I mean, it could be the truth about a penny cups, or it could be true about somebody giving their heart. Okay, a message of love. Okay, so we put this back in here. At the bottom of the deck, it got higher wisdom. So that kind of gives me the thought of that spiral, creativity spiral of truth. There's a spiral of truth out there. The truth is spiraling. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move over to the gate of opportunities now. So we have the Four of Wands. Somebody dreaming about this Knight of Cups coming. Someone sending a message of love about an Ace of Swords being the truth about some new worlds, new beginnings. Okay. And we have the gate of opportunities here. So look at all of these clouds as a form of thoughts, thinking, ideas, possibilities, water and thoughts. So I'm thinking, emotionally thinking, an opportunity. This is a door. Okay, because we have an open door at the beginning. Okay, so let's clarify. Gate of opportunities. Okay, action. Okay, there's an action taken to balance some type of scales. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. So this is a gateway of opportunities to bring some balance to the heart and mind. Okay, so I'm seeing This is funny. I am seeing somebody coming in, creeping in. Okay, somebody's creeping in into a commitment. They're committed or they're creeping into a commitment, which is two people. Because this gives me third party energy. And guess what? There could be one last move somebody is making. So I don't know. I guess they're all making one last move. I'm getting okay. We got the Knight of Cups over here, ready to be committed. Okay, do we have somebody at the top with a fresh idea with difficult choices to make? Okay, you're seeing something behind the illusion, which I'm thinking is this person right here. This is the person that's trying to see behind an illusion, or is this the illusion that they're bringing? Okay, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. It's coming together, and it's funny the way this is playing out. Okay, so something's telling me with this divine timing right here, something's going to happen. Something's coming together. Somebody's sneaking in to do something around this new world, happy beginning. Something's coming to the light. This is being exposed. Okay, so whatever it is, somebody's going to get exposed on this channel during this reading. But I see somebody creeping in, a clown creeping in, coming from somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. So we got a gate of opportunities. We have scales of balance. Okay, so there's an opportunity, one opportunity to balance the scales. Okay? Let's see, tell me more. Excuse me. Okay, so somebody have a clear mind. Okay, their mind is clear. It says, sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is like saying that you're right. You're right about something. We're having thoughts about celebrating and bringing this Knight of Cups in, celebrating this Ace of Swords. You are the truth, the new worlds, the new beginnings, right? New worlds because I'm getting new worlds, new beginnings, right? New worlds, new beginnings. Somebody see this clearly with the third eye. Okay. Okay, so tell me more. Oh, here we go, right here. You already told me. Okay, so this is this fire sign. Remember I said there was heavy fire sign? I got a Leo, a Aries, and here go a King of Wands. So this could be a Leo, an Aries, or it could be a fire sign. Definitely a fire sign here. King of Wands. Okay, so they gave an opportunity to balance the skills for this King of Wands. Okay. Somebody's thinking clearly. So this King of Wands is thinking clearly here. Because he came out with the King of Wands. Okay, so there's a frost of stillness. So it's like a freeze, like okay, something just froze, like oh my god. I'm feeling somebody freezing up. They're like, oh shit. Embrace the frost stillness where in the calm of icy pause, reflections, clarity is found. So this feel like somebody, this is like a right now energy. Somebody just saw something and they just froze, like, oh my god. Somebody just froze. Or someone has been frozen. This person has been frozen in time. It says things are getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. Okay, so something can be getting better from this position of frost of stillness. Gateway of opportunity to balance the scales for this King of Wands. And then all of a sudden, something just froze. They froze. Give me one more on this frost. On this frost. Okay, so they stop and they like, okay, cutting edge. So I'm thinking cutting edge is like right now. Cutting edge is like what's happening. Cutting edge is like I'm getting right now. It was on the way to go somewhere and it just stopped. Cutting edge is like, okay, I'm gonna cut the edge of something, and all of a sudden something just stopped. Slice through obstacles and carve a path towards your dreams. Okay, so they're at a stalemate, they're at a pause. And they're slicing through obstacles and carve a path towards your dreams. So this reminds me of this labyrinth of choices. So there, you could be looking for the right fresh idea that's going to come out of this path of labyrinth of choices. Okay, you're in the still of frost of stillness. You're on the cutting edge of something. So it's like you're right. It's like super duper focus. Right? Focus. This is what I'm seeing somebody looking like. Like I am focused. Like somebody is. I'm getting that clown energy. That clown energy is creeping. Okay, because they are creeping on some. They're creeping up on some on their commitment because somebody they don't know about it. They don't know that this clown is duality dancing on a situation. Okay, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna move over to Harvard Peace. So there's a okay, so cutting edge of Harvard Peace. So this is a peaceful situation. Okay, they're seeing something clearly. The reflection is here. Excuse me. The reflection is here, reflecting like Harvard Peace. Find serene refuge and peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to steal your water. So being tranquil. So somebody is like breathing. Okay, somebody about to ready to make a move. They're breathing. They're at a cutting edge. They're at a still moment. They got a harbor of peace. They're on a cutting edge of something. They got to get a message across. They know the truth. There's a new beginning. They're celebrating. They have a clown doing a duality dance, stepping in on his commitment and his vortex of creativity. Okay, so I'm thinking someone's new beginnings. Okay, these are just a sign of new beginnings. Okay, somebody's committed to something. And there's somebody ready to make one last move. I think the commitment and the duality dance are all making one last move. They're either trying to stop, block, interfere, stop something from happening. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So they're timing something just perfect. Okay, they're on the last move. They're on the cutting edge. They're at a place of stillness. It's frozen. It's like, okay, breathing now. I'm in a place of calmness. I'm at peace and harbor of peace. I'm breathing. I'm reflecting. Okay. We got an ocean of possibility. They're like, man, if I could just, hey, this is like an ocean of possibilities. It's like if I could just, man, ocean of possibility. They sitting there calm, reflecting, like this is also a ship that made it back. They're at peace. It's at dock, right? Made it back to the dock. So something made it back. Could be taken off, or it's just about to take off. And they're reflecting on their trip. Divine timing. They're waiting for the soul whisper. They're waiting for something to come through. Okay, so Harbor of Peace. Clarify Harbor of Peace. Okay, we have this Empress energy. Okay, so there, this is a harbor of peace. Look at her. She's at peace. She got the world in her belly. Okay, she's standing on the world. This could be her new beginning. Could be the one in a new beginning. Could be, or it could be the one after a new beginning, right? So this is the Empress. She's grounded. She's a mother. She embodies an off-world sign. She got her finances together. She got her passion together. She has her conversation. Has great conversation, and she has a heart. So she's well-rounded. Well-rounded energy. All right. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah. So this Empress energy, she's focused on how she's carrying the world. She's carrying something. She understands she's connected. So she's connected to the moon too in some kind of way. I see this moon, which kind of reminds me of this right here. So this Empress could be connected with the moon. Okay, you see the moon here got a little circles around it. Okay, and this is something to do with something with the moon. Okay, so she can have something to do with this eclipse concealment, that blackout moment when something goes dark. Okay, Empress could be significant. She could be pregnant as well. This Empress is pregnant, she's carrying a baby, could be starting a new business. With this Four of Wands, um, anyway, something's happening. Remember, the divine timing fell on top of this eclipse and concealment. Okay, so let's see. Tell me more about this Harbor Peace and this Empress energy. So they're told to trust yourself. It's like, you got this. I'm seeing somebody fist bumping you. Fist bumping, the air sign, Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay, there's a fool card for a new beginning. They're running after a new beginning. This could be the person that is coming in for a new beginning, or this could be the duality clown, right? Trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Okay. It says something about some water here. At the mountain of mastery, not the cloud of unknown. There was some waters. Okay, so this is the murky waters. I would get murky waters here with this mud and water. So this could be her last move, this Empress last move, and she's being told to trust yourself. Okay, could this person be the one doing a duality dance? They're participating in something. Okay, tell me more. Okay, so they see something clearly now. This is another vision card. This is in reverse. Okay, they see this cup of love, but they could be seeing this cup of love with this Page of Cups kind of distorted. Not thinking things. Let me put it this way. They're seeing this cup of love in a kind of like a distorted way. It's like, are they balanced? Emotionally balanced? We have a flying pig here and somebody rising, kind of like spiritually being elevated. So somebody sees something. So we have the inner vision, we have the third eye, and we have, there was another vision card here, right? And they're seeing this Page of Cups. So this is being an offer. Somebody like, hey, which kind of makes me think about, this is where this Knight of Cups came from. This person is carrying this cup. Okay, this Knight of Cups. This person is carrying a cup to someone, right? They're carrying a cup. They want a new beginning. They're carrying the truth. They're carrying some celebration, some good news. They're carrying something, right? And this person over here is in the harbor of peace. They're thinking about, okay, this Empress is here, is thinking about being trusting herself, and she's being told to trust herself. There's a Pisces energy, two Pisces energy, with the with the um with the hangman in reverse. It's like being enlightened, like, okay, I can see. Look at them seeing something. They could be using their intuition. They could be feeling emotion, or they could be an empath. They could be feeling for something to go in alignment with what they see to make their last move. Okay, for a Pisces, or it could be a Pisces. So we have a Pisces and Empress in this reading here. Okay, at Harbor and Peace. So I'm thinking this Pisces and this Empress is on the same page. Okay, because they're at this Harbor of Peace. They could be making plans. They could be reflecting one another's thoughts, plans, actions. They're at a place of, okay, coming into alignment, seeing things, right, clearly, right, with this heart, delivering this gesture. We'll find out what that gesture is about. Okay, and then they're being told to trust themselves. They're telling someone to trust themselves. I'm seeing double Pisces and a Taurus and Empress being told to trust themselves. Okay, so let's tell me about this Page of Cups. Now tell me what they seeing. What's this hangman seeing? They see somebody's resurrection clearly. They're like, man, this is not comeback. This is not the comeback energy. This is you resurrection, like you're back already. Not coming back. You're back. You're standing, you know what I'm saying? You're reborn. You're rebirth. You have a new beginning. She's already pregnant. It says shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself and you will rise up from the and be more powerful, even more powerful. So somebody's encouraging somebody like, hey, you got this. Trust yourself. Even though you're seeing things kind of cuckoo, you got flying fish, you looking at the bottom of somebody's shoe rising up. It's like a spiritual high. It's like they're not, this is more like an emotionally driven thought. It's not grounded energy. It's not anything solid. They're seeing love here, okay, with this cup right here in the water. They're seeing two hearts, two hands coming together. They see flying pigs and someone floating away, going away. They see something leaving. They see someone going bye-bye. Okay, so we got that. We got that energy. We got Page of Cups and Hangman in reverse. At the moment of Harbor of Peace with this Empress. The Harbor of Peace. Ready to have a resurrection. Come back in love. Somebody's going after their love. Okay. Somebody's coming in from the sideway. They coming in. Somebody could be encouraging somebody to meet this guy, because now I'm getting this Empress and I'm getting this Knight of Cups. I'm seeing faces now. Okay, so this is a Pisces or Scorpio energy. Okay, then we have somebody coming in from the sideways. Somebody coming in, somebody's coming in from somewhere. This duality dance. Be on both sides. I'm thinking of duality dance like somebody working in between the two people, talking to one and talking to the other. Right? Okay, so we're gonna move on to Soul Whisper. So there's somebody, they hear something from within. They're hearing, they're waiting. Remember I said this intuitive person, they're They hearing things, seeing things, shit. They feeling things. They just, it's an offer they want to make. So it says, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Right. And this is what they're seeing, what's really being said. They're not hearing correctly. They're not seeing correctly. Right. Something is not registering. Okay, so tell me about this whole whispers. Okay, so we have Aries energy, two of wands. So somebody's ready to make plans. Okay. Um, two of wands. So there's two plans here. Okay, there's two plans. Well, I'm getting that duality dance. This could be the person that is playing, I don't want to say playing both sides of the fence, but gathering information from both sides. I'm getting with this Aries energy. They're celebrating. So there are plans to celebrate. So they're listening to the soul whisper. They're listening to their soul. They're listening so they can make plans. There could be traveling with this little car in the corner here, the world. Okay, so they could be working with the Empress, with a new beginning. They could be seeing this third eye beginning. This is another person that could be looking through a new beginning with their third eye. Their soul is whispering something. Okay, so their soul is whispering plans. Okay, they're thinking something out. So this could be the person who's planning. So we have a Pisces, we have a water sign, cup of wands, double Aries. We have a Taurus sign with this Empress energy. Okay, so this, woo, so somebody is getting paid to manifest something. So they're listening, they're planning for some type of magic, to pay somebody for magic. They're giving somebody some money, or somebody's giving them some money. Okay, so this duality dance could be this magician. Somebody's planning the event for the last move. Someone is thinking about love, and they could be thinking about sharing their emotions, right? Then this duality dance could be this magician. This magician is being controlled. Somebody's playing both sides of the fence with two of wands. Aries energy, paying a magician. Their plans to pay a magician. Their plans to pay a magician. This is the two of wands. Okay. Okay, so somebody's having plans to pay a magician. Okay. So let's get more information. Okay, what fell out is a rough road and new heights. And then you have a river of release. Hmm. Okay, so somebody is paying for some magic. Somebody to manipulate a situation. To release them out of this rough road and take them to new heights. Something to be released from someone. Something needs to be released, right? It says drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. So they want something to come and release them of their burdens, of this rough road, and take them to new heights. Rough Road says prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. So it's like man, if we miss this opportunity, but if we make it, it could take us to new heights. So it's like this is meaning a last move. So this plan for this duality thing is your last move to move in towards this commitment of this person with this Knight of Cups that are celebrating a new beginning. Ace of Swords, the truth, and somebody been on the cutting edge of something about to take place, and they were like at a standstill. Okay, and then we have somebody else at a standstill too, at a harbor of peace, reflecting the plan for somebody to do magic to release somebody. It could be this person because they're not thinking straight out of some rough road. They want to release something to be released, to take somebody to new heights. Um, Emotions. This is also could be emotions too. It's like this looks like a desert, right? There's no greenery, there's no growth. And then you have a river of release, which is some emotions being released, and it's bringing growth and it's bringing some type of um, river of release. Something's being released. It's going to take them to new heights. Okay, so some type of growth. This magic is supposed to be done. We have this Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So this Hierophant is a religion. This is a religious. This is a group. This is the person that works in a group. They take you to new heights. I'm seeing they're at new heights. They're exploding at the top of these stairs. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of magic I'm seeing. So there could be a Hierophant that's doing some type of magic. I'm getting into the Taurus energy.
I think it will be fun.
Um, yeah, we have some type of plans to pay for some sort of magic. For this river of release to come into this dry, desolate place. Okay, so now this is where this divine timing comes in, because this eclipse of concealment is this moment of darkness. This is where it's going to be completely darkness for a minute, and that's what they're waiting for, the perfect time to get something done or something to happen. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting with this light. Okay, so I see some hurtful events here at the bottom of the deck. So something hurtful is planning to take place through this time of secrets. This is a cavern of secrets, and these are hurtful events. So this is what I'm getting. I didn't pull it. It's at the bottom of the deck for this timing, for this concealment. Cavern of secrets is hurtful events. So it could be hurtful in some kind of way. Okay. So we have this Hierophant, this Aries playing this Hierophant, playing this Taurus. So I'm getting two Tauruses. I'm getting a Hierophant and I'm getting a Six of Pentacles, which is also a Taurus. So it could be two Tauruses involved. Then there's Aries making plans between the two Tauruses and the Magician. Take that how it resonates. Okay, so let's see. Those are the three cards that kind of clarify this eclipse and divine timing. I'm gonna get one more. I just put that off the bottom of that. It looks like it's perfect. It's there. It's a part of this next card, which is this concealment of eclipse of concealment. So I see some parties standing still, waiting for the perfect moment to come after this person who's waiting to deliver something, some good news. Okay. So let's see. If I was this person receiving some good news and somebody don't know what this cloud of unknowing means, somebody don't know about somebody coming in. Okay. So let's put one more energy. We got higher wisdom at the bottom. Okay, so this says explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizon. I mean, that's exactly where I'm kind of thinking. Like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this vortex of change, but I'm gonna get more information. But I'm gonna go into it because you never know. Both parties could be watching. So, who wants to be on the cloud of unknown when hurtful events are being planned in secret? So, give me one more for eclipse of concealment. Okay. It says give up control. You know I'm about to go in. So it says release your grip on outcome, embrace the present moment's wisdom. Okay, so this is where it's funny that we should have two of these cards in the deck. One is something about being veil of illusions, right? And then it came out and I said, let's go in deeper. They was like, give up control. So whoever it is, somebody needs to give up control. Release your grip on outcomes, embrace the present moment of wisdom. Okay. So there's hurtful events done in the secret, eclipse of the moment, in this dark moment and timing. Say somebody, that's for somebody. Somebody could be trying to control something in this situation. There was a message, a clear message for someone to give up control. Take that how it resonates, whatever side of this reading or your own. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move over to the vortex of change. So this is the actual change in this whole situation. Okay. It says vortex of change and engage with the vortex of change where energies swirl in transformation dance, molding anew. So within when the two come and collide together, it's going to make something new, right? Okay, so I'm not going to keep all of these, but this could be a side message for this energy here. Hello. So we have a seed of potential. So something could be growing from this situation. Okay, there is a pathfinder. So there is a path that needs to be found Trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing directions and your soul wishes to explore. So if somebody is seeing a seed of, there is a seed of potential here of hope. There's fertility, there's growth, there's balance there, right? Then there's a path that's going to lead to a seed of potential. I see the potential on a path. You're going to see something clearly where it says crystal of clarity. So something's going to come clear, okay? And it's going to be walking unscathed. Okay, so it says you are fortunate, trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. So it said there was a trap laid out for you that you was too smart to fall for. So you're walking unscathed, whether you're walking away, whether that message of giving up control is for you or it's for the other person. But there is a clear path here of growth. There is a clear path of growth that's showing clear, right? And it says you're walking unscathed. And it has winds of fortune at the bottom of the deck. So it sounds like a new beginning. It says, allow the winds of fortune to guide your sail, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. And this is adaptability part. The vortex of change is on the opposite end. It says adapt to transformation. Okay, so this is the vortex of change after the adaptive transformation. I said I wasn't going to keep those cards, but it seemed like it fell out for a reason. But I'll just put one more to put a period of it. Okay, that was the period I heard. Okay, so there's the Gemini waiting. Gemini and Aries is waiting for this love to collide, to come together. Okay, this is a wheel of fortune right here. This could be going two different directions, right? You have the light side here of this wheel of fortune, you have the dark side. Okay, so it could be two people waiting, two energies waiting to see what's going to happen, or watching this choice. The lovers also mean a choice. So it could be an Aries again with the plans, right? With the Three of Wands. He's watching to see the outcome of this situation, and the lovers. Okay? These lovers are actually connecting. This is also a Gemini energy. Okay, so the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune. We got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Libra energy. Two of Swords, you got the Justice at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, Justice, Nine of Wands. Okay. We have Sagittarius, Temperance. Then you have Eight of Wands. Okay, so it says stand your ground. Okay. A Knight of Swords, the message of truth. Okay, about Six of the Cups. So there could be a conversation. A message of truth could be moving forward to this King of Pentacles. Okay. They could be sending a message and having memories of past. This is right now energy. Somebody's running to share something. something that they, something was just collected. It's the Seven of Swords, stand your ground energy. Okay, then you have the Seven of Swords. So somebody is deceptive, like that duality clown, and there's somebody standing their ground. There's a spiritual union here that someone is expressing the sacral chakra. Then you have this temptation, the double energy. Could be stopping some type of movement forward with the eight of pentacles. Be trying to stop somebody's work, what's been said, this investment, this solid foundation that someone's standing confident in expressing about this love beginning. But that passion, Ace of Wands is in reverse. So they want to stop this page, this passion, new beginning for someone and overturn their hope, okay, to create some type of conflict and defeat so they won't be able to have their wishes fulfilled. Okay, they want them to go back downstairs. They don't want them to elevate to the top. Okay, if they want emotional loss, okay, something that's going to happen behind this moon energy, okay, with these plans, okay, of judgment. This here is the truth. Okay, so that's what something, somebody's want to come and tell something about the truth that's happening, and there's an energy over here making plans for judgment behind the scene in the shadows to bring some type of emotional loss to someone's emotional fulfillment, to create some type of conflict and defeat, to overturn their hopes and their passions. Okay? With these plans right here, seven of pentacles, Taurus energy. Okay, about something that's been said. Okay, about the devil trying to hold back something. You see that in his hand, he's trying to stop something from moving, like he's trying to stop this star from shining. Yeah, from moving forward. Okay, in this spiritual union. Okay, and the expressions that was expressed to the bottom of the deck was stand your ground. There is deception around the corner. Okay, so that is the reading. I don't know if I should go into it any further than that. King of Pentacles now at the bottom of the deck. So that King of Pentacles could be significant. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm going to do another reading after this, but I think that is one message for someone. Okay. So thank you for watching, and I will hold on. Let me pull a couple energies over here. What message did I clarify? Oh, let's pull three cards. Three index cards. Okay. Okay, so I have three cards. It says the forgotten dream, aspiration left behind. So somebody could have left their dream left behind and they're aspiring to move forward, right? Okay, so there could have been a disconnected love, a relationship missing intimacy. In this reading somewhere, there could be a disconnected love, a relationship missing intimacy. Okay, and somebody about anger. Somebody's upset. Process and release it constructively is the message. Process and release it constructively. Anger. Okay, then it says, I transform pain into wisdom. So transfer the pain into wisdom. Be wise about your decisions. Okay, there is a soul connection here. Recognize the deep soulful bond between you and your twin flame. Growth. The process of expanding or improving. Okay, so hope that resonate with you. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna do another reading. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna close this one out and come back with another one. Okay. So thank you for watching. So go ahead, make wise decisions. Make wise decisions, right? Because each decision could lead you in a place that you want to be or you do not want to be. You know, if someone is moving with the truth and they're moving with something that they feel good about, and it seems like somebody's on the opposite end trying to manipulate the situation, it's like everybody sees things clearly. So follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. That's the best thing I can. That's the best move to make. But don't be in a rush to do anything. But just follow your intuition. That's what I say. All right, so I'm gonna come back with another reading. See what comes out. Okay, so I'm gonna end this reading. Thank you for watching. All right, talk to you later. Bye.